The kid gloves are coming off. These are the units we've made so far. Hobo Fred and Steve, Sir Mr. Sparkle Pants, Ninja Bob Ross, and then, of course, Steve. All of these units are beautiful, they're colorful, they're bright, they're vibrant, but you know what we haven't made yet? We haven't made a complete monster. I'm talking about something that haunts your dreams at night and prevents you from getting any sleep. Something that's lurking in your closet. Something that's following you down the street. I think it's time that we make a monster. To start, we're gonna go with the Wobbler body here. I was considering going to Skeleton, but I think the Wobbler is exactly what we need. And the Wobbler needs a deathly voice. Oh, this is perfect. We're going to do the Executioner because it sounds like he's inside of a mask, which I have planned, but we're gonna pitch it down. More. Perfect. He's a melee type, he fights enemies, and a rider, he doesn't need a rider. Now we gotta start with some clothes. I need him to just feel like a nightmare.
Several days later.
Oh my goodness, what have we created? I've created a monster. He is absolutely beautifully terrifying. To give him bright white eyes or eyes as black as night. Nah, you know what? Beautiful blood red eyes. It looks so good. Now that we have our lovely evil scion of darkness, he needs some powers, and I know just what to give him. Add special abilities. Scroll on up, and we're gonna give him a hover. And then after the hover, we're gonna give him the one thing that the Scion of Death needs the most. Oh, that is fantastic. Does our Scion need weapons? I think he does. Now, the logical choice is a Reaper's Scythe. I don't know. I want to see if there's anything else in here that would make him perfect. Oh, the double-edged sword. Please let me decorate it. Oh, I can't color it. That could be a deal breaker. Ooh, those swords look positively devilish. And now we give him some more HP. The size is perfect. The weight is perfect. The movement speed times 10. The attack speed times 100. And the damage times 1,000. Now we're gonna take our lovely picture of our creation. Oh, he is magnificent. He's gonna cost $21. The unit description. Don't look behind you when you're alone at night. And his name, Shinigami. Honestly, I ran out of ideas. Usually I'm creative. I've got nothing, so we'll just call him Shinigami. Save the unit, Shinigami. God, he looks so good. Add him to our faction of Mr. Crojack's boys, who apparently has no one in it. So we're gonna add Ninja Bob Ross, Sir Mr. Sparkle Pants. Then we're gonna add Hobo Fred, Steve, and Hobo Fred and Steve, and then Shinigami. Let's take Shinigami for a bit of a test spin, shall we? Oh, let's get a look at him. Those Reaper wings. Well, I mean, they're everything. The Reaper wings are exactly what we need. I wanted to make a beacon of death, and we've done it. He's almost too dark. Hold on. Let me change the camera angle. Look at him. He is so cool. He's the coolest looking one I've ever made. If you're into the dark and dreary, this guy is phenomenal. Now it's time to take him for a spin. Oh, Mr. Shinigami, we're going to start you out with a handful of clubbers just to see what you can do. You have a lot of tentacles. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Mr. Death himself. This Shinigami should have skewered more things than that. Remove these guys just to make sure. Let's grab some halflings. Now, count the tentacles. Let's play count the tentacles. Look at all the tentacles, and yet he's not using them all. So stacking tentacles doesn't do what you'd expect. And he doesn't stab the other things until these guys fall off his tentacles. It's almost a waste. It's almost a waste. I mean, he looks cool, but is he really functional? First thing I'm doing is I'm removing the movement speed. That movement speed's gotta go down. It's just not good enough. I really just kind of want to remove the Reaper wings and give him something more useful. This new version of Shinigami may be a little bit too far. I may have just added too many cool abilities. I mean, you're maybe thinking to yourself, wait, what do you mean by too many cool abilities? Well, when you see what he can do, you'll discover, okay, there's the Reaper tentacles doing the Reaper things, and it's just amazingly effective. Reaper tentacles doing Reaper things, waiting for some of the other abilities to activate. Oh, the Vlad Impale. If I could recolor the Vlad Impale into black spikes, I think it would look just gorgeous. Give me something a little more powerful. Something that the Reaper tentacles will not be able to affect. I mean, we only know the Reaper tentacles affect low HP targets charged by the Mammoth. Love the Mammoth has a charge. I need to make a video talking about a lot of the new additions to the game. He's having a hard time using his sword. He has more abilities he's not showing. The unit creator definitely still needs work. I gave him certain abilities and those abilities are not triggering. Let me take control of him and see if I can make the abilities work. Left, right. Oh, so the abilities actually aren't triggering. There's no option to trigger them. I wonder how he fixed them. He looks phenomenal. Now, this is a test. I don't know if this is going to work, but it might work. And if it does, that's interesting. Let's see what Mr. Reaper does. Okay, this is not what I thought it was. He literally is summoning boulders from the sky out of nowhere. That's a very cool idea. Not what I needed my Shinigami to do. Like, that's just no. Our final test. For some reason, the Shinigami only has a 21 cost. Yeah, there it is. 51,440 cost. What I want to do is I want to see if this other ability is going to work. We'll do some of this, we'll do some of this, and we'll do some of these. I gave him a Pharaoh ability as well to make the peasants bow down before his glory. The low level ones did, the knights did not. I thought it was because he had more points than them. On top of that, there's some other beautiful abilities. The Vlad Impale being chief among them is very good. And I'm trying to make these kings bow down and it's not working. I was hoping it would, but it doesn't now. This Shinigami is able. He skewered one of the squires. They can't make the kings bow down. I love his appearance. There's so much love about him, but some of his functionality is still bugged, guys. The Vlad skewering looks fantastic. The Pharaoh doesn't work as well as I want it to. And obviously the wings, the tentacles, not being in plural, it doesn't work as well. This is where we're ending today's video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed my Shinigami. If you have ideas for more units to create, comment down below and let me know. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.